And with Speedy on the way is Janmark. Trying to work through Luke Hughes there. Turned over, all alone in front, a shot, a score! And that's not asking for a lot when you have this kind of tremendous talent like the Oilers have. Shots out of the net! Nugent Hopkins pumps it through! Drops for Hyman. Nifty move there around McLeod. Loose puck in front, all sorts of time. Shot to score! Connor McDavid! Ball trying to work away from Ryan McLeod. Turned over, shot to score! Draisaitl is his third even-strength goal the last 14 games. And another goal! The Oilers come right back and do it again!
And he makes like McDavid or Draisaitl.
Draisaitl shoots in. Turned over. All alone in front. That shot score! Ryan McLeod again! 6-3 in the final. The Oilers snap that pesky 3-game losing streak. They'll be at the Garden, take on the Rangers tomorrow night.
Zibanejad in the corner. Saucers to Panarin. Down low, Kreider. Backdoor. Save made by Skinner. He robs Zibanejad. Couldn't control. Taken back by Connor McDavid down the right wing boards. Centering pass. Held up. Ekholm on the doorstep. Score!
Rangers having to back up, and part of that is as he drives in the zone, it backs up not just Keandre Miller, who does a pretty nice job here staying up on him, but Jacob Trouba is deep, and as he's deep, that puck slides across to Mattias Ekholm. Ekholm makes a sweet little pass to Zach Hyman, and there he is on top of the blue paint, posted in. Trying to play two players at once, it's a tough decision to make.
Off the draw, score! Evander Kane! Outlets Lindgren. Panarin with a reach. Turned back to McLeod. Dropped off, Fogle. Shoots, score! And losing his balance was Keandre Miller. It's a 2-on-1. Fogle shoots. Save made by Quick. The rebound on the doorstep. Score! Since 1991, only the third time on consecutive days that the Oilers have had third period comebacks, back-to-back games. Yesterday against the Devils, and tonight against the Rangers. It was a fun one here at the Garden. 4-3 is your final. Edmonton able to win it over the Rangers.
But Edmonton jumping on San Jose early. Hyman dishing off, wide open McLeod on a hot streak, and he scores! Ryan McLeod! Here's McDavid the other way, off the turnover. Centers, tipped home! Beautiful finish by Hyman for his 20th from the captain. Grabbed by Connor Brown. Loose stick on the ice. Ekholm looking for a lane. One-timer ripped home! Our in-house feed carries to the Shark Tank.
He was first on the ice.
Here's the dish. Rich shot, score! Hyman checked by Burrows. McDavid there. Nurse to Ceci. Shot, double deflection through Kähkönen and home. For the second time in his career, Stuart Skinner is going to shut out the San Jose Sharks. This will be his fourth lifetime. And he's leisurely leaning back on that crossbar, having accumulated 26 saves and securing Edmonton's third straight win. And back over the 500 mark for Chris Knobloch's crew, 16-15-1 with a 5-0 dismantling of San Jose tonight.
Against Vegas and against San Jose, they were down 1-0 after the first period. Here's a turnover. Laferriere swings it in front. Kaliev, Dubois, stopped by Skinner. Looks like they're going to do that here. Down low it comes McDavid. A shot, and he scores. This time, he put it over the right shoulder of Talbot.
Middle to the outside. That's the normal setup. We saw this earlier. Even though he's at a bad angle, he just hoists it, and he banks it off the goaltender's head.
Kempe with a goal and an assist in that first period. In 8 seconds, Oilers have a power play. McDavid with it to the net, centers across, score! Veteran Derek Ryan in round 4. Speeding in on Talbot, shoots and scores. And the Oilers win the shootout. And this the first meeting between these division rivals this season. 3-2 is the final.
Coming over the line, gets it back from Fogle on a quick chance, and Gibson able to make the save. Fogle in front, Shacker score! Washes off one check. He'll drop it for Nurse. One-timer, Draisaitl from an impossible angle.
This is a tremendous pass by Darnell Nurse. He takes it to the middle, and for Leon Draisaitl, he just gets lost.
Taken by Brown. Broken stick. Sam Carrick now 5-on-3.5. Ducks get back to full strength as Nurse finds a wide-open Foegele. Miller had a broken stick, and Gibson able to weather a shot from Draisaitl. One-timer, Foegele, short side delivery. And that line connects again. Nugent Hopkins will leave it for Evan Bouchard, and Anaheim wants a change. Here's McDavid trying to catch the Ducks in a change, and he did. Hyman shoots and scores. Draisaitl batted it down for Foegele. 2 goals, 2 assists for Foegele tonight. Draisaitl trying to one-touch it in tight. Here's Kulak, and jump scores! Edmonton has won 7 straight in the division, 5 straight overall, 5 consecutive games on the road, and are 13-3 in their last 16 games. The Oilers crawl closer to a spot in the wild card. They're now just 3 points out with a couple of games in hand. 18-15-1 with an emphatic 7-2 victory over the Anaheim Ducks. A perfect 3-0 road trip to close out 2023. Puck squirts free. Nugent Hopkins boxes out 2-on-2. McDavid with Hyman. Looking. McDavid. Can't fill out. Shot, score!
To get his feet moving and adjust his speed. You can see right here Zamula going off, Sanheim on. Maybe the toughest situation with Connor McDavid barreling down. He goes outside, inside, goes back to the outside, and that little stumble by Sanheim, who got his feet there. A little click of the heel by Hyman. We saw that in the Flyers game.
Rebound, Draisaitl. Cut it back. McDavid, beautiful pass. Backhand score. Zach Hyman. What a look from Connor McDavid. Connects. He could not sneak it past Bouchard. 1 minute to go in the period. In front, Nugent Hopkins from McDavid, and the Oilers regain the lead. Ceci the handoff to McDavid. Rolls up top. Looking. One-timer. Draisaitl scores.
In that regard.
McDavid walks in, feathers in front, wrist shot, score upstairs. Nugent Hopkins, his second of the night. The final 10 seconds, 6 victories in a row for Edmonton. The Oilers score the final 3 goals and walk away with a 5-2 verdict.
Kept in by Bouchard as Nugent Hopkins took a spill back on his feet quickly, reverses, Bouchard shoots and scores! Delivered out to neutral ice by McEwen and company as Bouchard sends Hyman in. The wrister and finds the net.
Get possession, and they do.
Bouchard to McDavid. A pass down low, and they score! Guess who it is? Hat trick! The Oilers extending their win streak to 7. Hyman with a hat trick. Final score here, 3-1.
When scoring first are the most in the NHL. So even when they score first, they struggle, but they've got a much better chance. Sanford moves in, wraparound try, sprawling is Skinner to pin his glove up against the left post and keep the puck out of the net. And now we have our first gathering of the night. And they did review the Sanford wraparound and the Donato crash and did confirm no goal. Moving in is Draisaitl. Score! Moved all the way around to Echo. Ahead, moving in. Shoot, score!
Up at the far blue line. Look at Ekholm. He's taken 2 shoulder checks already. The Blackhawks are changing. He knows McDavid's there. And this is no chance for Peter Mrazek. That pass is a bullet. It's right on the tape. And in his last 8 games against the Blackhawks, Connor McDavid has got 17 points.
Back to retrieve.
Well, if this tells you that the Oilers aren't sharp tonight, Hyman's missed 2 empty netters here. And now the Hawks got a chance to tie again.
Sanford and Gutman are there. Ceci clears the zone. 13 seconds to go. Barachev or rather Zaitsev back for it. Time for one more push. Zaitsev just fires it all the way down. It's dealt with by Skinner, puts it behind the net. 3 seconds, 2, 1. There's Vlasic, there's the horn, and Edmonton will escape with 2 points, but they had to earn it tonight against Chicago. Only 15 shots on net for the Oilers. They couldn't find the empty net, but Stuart Skinner has now won his 17th this season and his 6th in a row.
Ahead for Kane from the break it. Kane, Fabry, hit the goal post.
Are you serious? Fabry thinks it's in.
They're at the ready with one. Sider kicked it ahead. Oh, is that too many? Who jumped off and who came on? Nice move. Right in on goal. What a goal. You got to love the skill. And is that close to offside? They're looking at it.
They're going to look closely at it.
I guess so. Here's Bouchard. In for McDavid. In the slot for Ekholm.
Another save. Wow.
Another shot, they score! Left there on the change. Back in for Hyman. 1-1 tonight. Hyman to the goal. Loose puck knocked away. Right back to Nurse. He scores! By a club record with a 9th straight victory.
There's Foegele in the corner. Foegele trying to cut to the front of the net. Scores! Draisaitl back for McDavid again. McDavid moving in with it. Hands up. Bouchard fires. Scores! And again. McDavid moving in with it. Hands up. Bouchard fires. Scores! Evan Bouchard, the overtime winner. And it's a franchise record for the Edmonton Oilers. 10 straight victories.
Works back in, plays it down to Holmberg, trying to chip that to Matthews. It's back, picked off by Matthews again. Walks in, feeds it across. Picked up by Skinner and Holmberg. Here's McDavid back the other way. Connor McDavid drops that back for Ekholm. In the high slot, Bouchard plays it back across for Draisaitl. Scores! Ryan McLeod winds in, drops that back on for Janmark. Drops it back down to McLeod. Throws it back in front, they score! Ceci winds back in and shoots. The puck goes wide up the other side. Here's McLeod walking out, shoots, scores!
Minute 40 to play. Nylander across Marner. And that was snatched away. Shot toward the empty net. Skittering, tumbling, and into the back of the net for an empty netter.
Marner tried to center it. It's picked off by Bouchard for the empty net.
Gotta go!
Yes! Oilers are going to win this hockey game. 11 straight for Edmonton. From the depths of 30th place in the National Hockey League to a team that refuses to let this streak die. 4-2's your final.
Well, I think it also gets the puck in deeper in the zone, which nullifies a little bit of that transitional play.
Quick snapshot, save made. Rebound score. Warren Foegele. 80% over the last couple of months. Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl in front. Wrist shot, save. Rebound. Draisaitl scores. Game tied. McDavid wanted me to remind everyone what a nice kid Andre was back then. Here's Draisaitl with Foegele. Breakaway scores. Edmonton its first lead of the night.
Edmonton circles back defensively. Ekholm for Kane. Evander Kane skates the stick. And now sprint pass Draisaitl. Foegele scores!
One for three tonight. Draisaitl scored it. McDavid back door. Stockholm! What a three-way passing play!
McDavid now backpedaling deeper in the zone for Draisaitl. McDavid across, they score! Zach Hyman.
Brown has an empty net, and his shot was deflected away by Justin Schultz. Bjorkstrand will give it back to Schultz with 15 seconds to go. And the crowd recognizes Connor Brown would dearly love to get a number up on the goal column. Around the boards, Bjorkstrand, a shot blocked, 5 seconds to go. Ryan Unable to get it network, but it won't matter. Edmonton's won 12 straight. The Oilers completely shut the Kraken down, close it out, and improve to 25-15-1. Just 4 points separating these two teams in the standings. Here comes Ryan McLeod, and he scores! Gets it to Dylan Holloway. Shot blocked. Ceci feeds down low. Sam Gagner out there, and it ricochets into the net.
It's Holloway's shot blocked. Ceci just kind of chips it down low. It goes right through to Sam Gagner. He's trying to find the slot. You can see, and it goes off the stick.
Racing to it is Zach Hyman. He gets to it. Hyman. A wraparound, and he scores. That's a historic 13 straight victories for the Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner, 10th straight victory, tying the franchise record set by Grant Fuhr way back when. And the Oilers keep piling up the points and climbing up the standings.
On the left wing, looking to cut in. Centers it right across the slot and scores! A power play goal. It'll be in Vancouver Saturday night. Off the goalpost, rebound, and scores! From the slot, there's a shot. Down is Merzlikins, and it's in the net. We're going at 4.5 left. Now a centering pass, knocked down in the slot, shot in front, and scores. There it is, the horn to end it, a 4-1 final, 3 third-period goals.
Oilers fans are happier as the Edmonton Oilers continue their winning streak to 14 games.
Here's Nugent Hopkins back to Draisaitl. McDavid, a backhander score! Rosick was still at the far post. And Whistle hasn't scored since November. In on Pickard. Denied! Doing this on the second of a back-to-back.
Yeah.
Again.
Impressive.
They were walloped last time. Here's McDavid. Centering, tipped home! Zach Hyman finishes! Close to one of those automatic goal situations. Draisaitl hunts it down. McDavid waits, shoots and scores! Edmonton has swept the season series from Chicago. A turnover, a centering pass, right goal, and a shot blocked. Pickard couldn't help himself. He wanted a little drama. Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl. Inside. Quick shot score. Nugent Hopkins. Below average. 76%. 25th in the league. McDavid. Nugent Hopkins crosses. Draisaitl. McDavid. Draisaitl. One-timer score. He has the field. That pass is broken up. Takes one for Ekholm. Through traffic. Stepped it on net. Save Lankinen. Juicy rebound in front. McDavid bounces it in.
The effort here by McDavid. He claws through a couple Nashville Predators. Gets the first shot on net. Zach Hyman right there on the doorstep.
By McDavid. Comes loose. Draisaitl trying to muscle it out. He does to Hyman. Beautiful move around one man to win the game. Zach Hyman. He does. Rogers Place faithful does their job. What an electric final minute. 4-1 Edmonton, 16 wins in a row.
He had a guy wide open to the left of Skinner.
Brendan Brisson on this unit. McDavid off the turnover for Draisaitl. McDavid scores! The final seconds tick off, and Vegas a streak stopper tonight on home ice. The Oilers' winning streak ends at 16, one shy of matching the Penguins.